A new bill has been proposed here in Alabama that stops students from playing sports based on the gender they identify with and requires them to play based on their sex at birth. That's where we start. I'm Connor Board.
And I'm Mike Black. Our Sydney Stallworth looked into the details. Sydney, how much would this bill affect students?
Well, it's called GIRL, or the Gender is Real Legislation Act, and it could have a lasting impression on students, one that legislators might not have considered.
Knowing that you have people who accept you and who want to be around you and hang out with you, that can be the difference between life and death for an LGBTQ student.
The Gender is Real Legislation Act prohibits athletes of one biological sex from competing against athletes of another, and particularly affects transgender students. We met with Avery Heflin from GLSEN, an LGBTQ youth and advocacy group here in Huntsville.
It sort of others transgender students. It makes them feel out of place, and it makes them feel very wrong in who they are.
Proposed by Representative Chris Pringle, the bill makes it illegal for public K-12 schools to participate in, sponsor, or even provide coaching staff for events at which athletes compete against other athletes who are born with, quote, a different biological gender. In a public statement, Pringle says the bill aims to protect female athletes from competing against, quote, male students with an unfair advantage. Avery believes this could have devastating effects on transgender or gender nonconforming students who'd be forced to leave their teams because of the new bill.
Individual transgender students are already, playing the sports of the gender that they identify with. They are already, have talked to the school administration and are called their right name and their right pronouns and use the bathroom that they feel most comfortable in.
Avery says this bill impacts more than just sports.
I think doing this on a legislative level erases all of the progress of the individuals who have had these conversations with their school administration.
19 bills have been filed in almost 11 states similar to this one, including Tennessee, and Alabama goes into session February 4th. This bill will be on the table. Putting the Valley first, Sydney Stallworth, WZDX News.